Now we're going to talk about reflecting across the y-axis. So our y-axis is our vertical axis here. So we're actually kind of flipping horizontally. And remember earlier I gave the tip that when you're doing something vertical, it's going to be outside. So when we flipped across the x-axis, we've multiplied by -1 on the outside. And when we flip across this vertical axis, this is kind of a horizontal flip. We're flipping it horizontally. It's going to be inside. So what our rule says is the graph of f of -x. So when you plug in -x wherever there's x, is the reflection of y equals f of x across the y-axis. Okay. So if xy belongs to f of x, then -xy belongs to f of -x. So this just means if you want to flip across the y-axis wherever there's an x, you would plug in a -x. So we're going to look at x cubed plus 3x squared and graph it, and I'll graph that in blue. So this is our graph here. Now we're going to plug in a -x wherever there's an x. So in y2, so here we have this x cubed, so it's going to be -x cubed plus 3, and where that x is squared, we'll do -x squared. And so we can see it, we can make that bold. Hit graph. Okay, and we can see it's flipped it. It's a mirror image across the line I've highlighted. It's flipped it across the y-axis. Okay, so here's our new function, the one that's flipped. Okay, so when you want to flip something across the y-axis, wherever there's an x, you're going to plug in a -x.